Hello, it's Monday, December 19th, and I'm Natalie Woods with your UFX Markets Daily News. The US dollar strengthened against most major currencies amidst concern that euro area policymakers won't be able to contain the region's sovereign debt crisis as they convene to discuss additional funding through the International Monetary Fund. Wall Street closed mixed as the Dow Jones declined by 0.02% and the Nasdaq rose by 0.56%. Crude oil fluctuated, closing at $93.90 a barrel. Gold strengthened by 1.30%, closing at $1,598 an ounce. The euro fell against the dollar. There is high concern that the region's leaders won't be able to contain the sovereign debt crisis. As a result, investors prefer the US dollar, which is considered the world's reserve currency rather than the euro. Overall, the euro dollar traded with a low of 1.2994 and with a high of 1.3083. The euro dollar last traded at 1.2990. The pound declined against the dollar as the pair didn't break the strong resistance level of 1.5550. As long as the pound dollar is trading below the 1.5550 level, the pound's momentum is bearish. The next support line on the 1-hour chart is located at 1.5460. Overall, the pound dollar traded with a low of 1.5482 and with a high of 1.5557. The pound dollar last traded at 1.5470. The yen fell against the dollar in light of the increased demand for the U.S. currency as a haven. The U.S. dollar Japanese yen is still trading within a narrow range, and as long as the pair is trading above the 77.25 level, the dollar is more attractive. Overall, the US dollar Japanese yen traded with a low of 77.60 and with a high of 77.95. The US dollar Japanese yen last traded at 78. The Canadian dollar fell against the dollar as speculation that Europe is struggling to contain its sovereign debt crisis damped appetite for higher yielding assets. As long as the pair is trading above the 1.0300 level, the US dollar's momentum is positive. Overall, the US dollar CAD traded with a low of 1.0297 and with a high of 1.0406. The US dollar CAD last traded at 1.0400. Thank you for joining us today. For more information, please visit us at ufxmarkets.com for all your online trading needs. I'm Natalie Woods, wishing you a happy trading.